Hey guys, more and more people are actually coming out with diagnosis to PCOS. A lot of people are very confused as to what's going on, as I was as well. For the most part, you're more than likely you've had the symptoms for years, and finally somebody, a doctor was able to diagnose you with PCOS. So welcome. And for all those who've had it and who's still trying to figure things out, this video is for you. This is all from my experience. I'm not a doctor, so I'm gonna go by my experience with this condition. So we're gonna talk today really quickly about Berberine versus inositol. All right, so when I first got diagnosed with PCOS, again, my weight was going up. Everything was crazy. I was told that birth control is the best thing for me, like most of the doctors are telling us about something to cover it up instead of just heal it. Okay, anyway, we're not gonna go there. I did my own research, and because birth control and we didn't get along, and plus I was also researching and reading that birth control actually just masks the symptoms. I wanted this gone. I wanted this gone. Okay. When I first started, I used inositol. I used just regular inositol, and I thought it was working, but for some reason it just wasn't hitting the way I felt like it should. I still started gaining weight. Then I tried inositol D-chiro. It was working good in the beginning, like a week or something, and then I started noticing it's not working for my body. So I did more research, and I found out that Metformin is usually diagnosed to PCOS patients, but a holistic practitioner introduced me to Berberine. If you research Berberine, you'll know that there really isn't a difference between Berberine and Metformin. Boy, did it do the job. I've been on Berberine for the last year and a half, 2 years, and it's worked wonders for me as far as getting my insulin levels down. And you know that your insulin levels are going down because you stop having the cravings that you usually have. The inflammation, you notice it is starting to level out. You just start to see a big difference, and you start to urinate, meaning that the fluid retention that you're having is starting to be released because the body is starting to function a little bit normally than it did. I've had this for about 6-7 months or something, and the reason why I still have some of this left is because I started to research more, and realize by using Berberine a long period of time, it actually starts to irritate some people's stomach, right? And it starts to kind of interfere with the digestion, constipation in the stomach lining, and then the kidneys and those things like that. And so I said, I've been on Berberine for a while, so I started to do a test with it. I stopped using it every day to see how my insulin levels were going. And it was actually going really well. Using that along with the other things that I do, like the castor oil packs, I use Dandy Blend. All of those videos are actually on my page, so go ahead and check those out. So I noticed that my levels started getting really normal on days that I didn't use it, but I knew I still wanted to maintain and not let my body feel like, it can just do it at once. So what I did was I went back to inositol D-chiro. And this you can take every day. So basically this will be for my maintenance. And this is working well. I'm not as leery of it. So I'll put a couple of notes about Berberine versus inositol D-chiro in the comment section. And so if you have any questions, just let me know. But again, if you're newly diagnosed, know that there's a way. Know that it's okay. It's funny because I feel like everybody gets that diagnosis released, because once that doctor says this is what you have, it's like your body just overflows with it. You just like, oh gosh, it just takes over. It's just like, all right, so now you know what we are. Now everybody come out of hiding, swelling, red eyes, this, that, blood sugar go up, all that. It happened to me too. But there is a way to keep it under control. It's not the end of the world for you. It's literally just getting you in line so that way you can live a long and beautiful life, because you'll have your stuff together. Okay? But again, if you have any questions, if you're going through right now, if you're going through it mentally, because it has a lot to do with your mental health as well, just leave me a comment and I'll be happy to give you any tips that I can and any encouragement that I can. Okay? And I will talk to you guys later. I hope this helps.